Hello, friends. I'm excited. I have a good one for you today. I am back once again with J.K. Rowling and another one of her famous self owns. We have a post from J.K. Rowling, and it is a picture of a comment I assume she received saying, I don't recognize you anymore. I can't reconcile the person who wrote such a wonderful book series about love and tolerance, about being an outsider, to who you are now. And how does J.K. Rowling respond? She says, You appear to have skipped the bits where a narcissistic villain and his acolytes, all of whom had an innate advantage over those they were persecuting, tried to create a totalitarian state with themselves as leaders, all while claiming they were the truly oppressed ones. When I first read this, I took it as her comparing herself to her own villains. Basically, when this person says, I don't recognize you anymore, they mean that they don't understand how J.K. Rowling could be the same person who wrote the story about an outsider being accepted and all that stuff, while not accepting outsiders, in this case being trans people. So when J.K. Rowling says, all this stuff about the narcissistic villain and then being like, you forgot that I wrote this part too, it kind of comes off as her being like, you should recognize me because I also wrote all these awful characters and I'm like these characters. She's giving these characters as an example, as a reason for why they should recognize her as the same author that wrote those stories. On top of this being a bit of a self own, there's also a little bit of irony, I guess, to the fact that she is even saying this. Let's go through it piece by piece, and I will explain exactly what I mean. You appear to have skipped the bits where a narcissistic villain and his acolytes, J.K. Rowling and all of the people who fill up her replies with transphobia and all sorts of other disgusting shit, all of whom had an innate advantage over those they were persecuting. Again, J.K. Rowling, also in this case representing cis women, having an innate advantage over trans women, and the fact that J.K. Rowling is, in this case, the one persecuting trans women. Try to create a totalitarian state with themselves as leaders, all while claiming they were the truly oppressed ones. Again, when she says this, she means trans women being the ones who are claiming to be oppressed when they're not actually oppressed. But from where I'm sitting, it is J.K. Rowling and the TERFs who are claiming to be oppressed when they are not actually oppressed. I will make it clear, obviously, women do face oppression in society still. However, that that oppression hurts all of us, cis women and trans women included. When J.K. Rowling says this, however, she does not recognize this reality. She sees it as the opposite, as trans women being the ones to do the oppressing and cis women are oppressed, and that is simply not the case. I don't personally have a ton else to say on this, other than I think it's funny that J.K. Rowling can't even recognize anymore when she is calling herself out. When she accidentally calls herself out and refers to herself as a villain, she doesn't even realize it, and it's fantastic. If I have to watch J.K. Rowling be a disgusting turf online as often as I do, at least I get to laugh at her for it every now and again. I have to find the moments of laughter in this disgusting online vitriol filled hellscape that is Twitter now. And that's really all I had to say on this. I will always take a little bit of time out of my day to clown J.K. Rowling because she deserves it. I don't like her. I don't like TERFs. I also wanted to do this because a lot of the posts J.K. Rowling shares are harmful not just to trans women, but to cis women as well. Because, as I always say, transphobia hurts all women, not just trans women, but especially women of color. But why would J.K. Rowling care about that? She is a privileged white woman who has no need to care about the minorities that she hurts with her actions. If you want to combat misogyny, you need to combat transphobia. These two things are not separate from one another, they often go hand in hand. And on that note, I will end the video. Thank you for taking a little bit of time out of your day to laugh at J.K. Rowling with me. If you like this video, drop a like, comment, subscribe. I've been enjoying making these videos. It's very therapeutic for me, I guess is one way to put it. But I want to keep making videos and I hope people keep enjoying them. So that's it. Have a nice day. Don't be like J.K. Rowling. Trans rights are human rights. Free Palestine. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.